These days, a lot of people are excited about cryptocurrencies as a speculative investment. Startups are raising money with NFT drops, and investors are riding the waves of volatility in crypto in order to make money. But in Africa, a continent where 70% of the people are off the grid, crypto means something much more basic, a better way to get paid. I learned this from Victor Asemota, Big Chief, a brilliant investor and business strategist based in Ghana. If you want to understand how to do business for the emerging superpower that's Africa, this is for you.
We use a lot of stable coins. So at the end of the day, it's more about the relationship between our local currencies and the dollar more than what the price of other cryptocurrencies are. Yeah, there are people who speculate, but and I've seen that people are also building some very interesting things now on top of Bitcoin, like the Lightning Network, which is going to actually bring a whole lot more utility. For me, I think long term, utility globally is what's going to drive the pricing, not liquidity in Western markets. Right now, it's liquidity in Western markets that's causing the volatility and driving the pricing. Long term, it's what's going to happen in places like Africa. Like I said before, 70% of Africa is still off grid. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. There are lots of people here who are still young adults. We have the median age between 20 and 17 years old. These are people who are going to come into adulthood, who are going to be doing things totally differently. I think at some point, countries are going to wake up globally and realize that, look, this is something they can't ignore. It's either you're part of it or you're out. I look at it the same way I look at email. It's more like messaging to me. For email, you are sending information. For crypto, it's about moving value from one place to another. For email, spam was the biggest problem. It was a nightmare. But now all of that is automated. The next phase of crypto is that all of those things, there will be automated ways to fight those scammers and get them out of the system. I'm in Nigeria. What the Nigerians using for scam initially before email? Letters. Once email came, it was phenomenally easier. Fraud increased, exponentially because of email. That's exactly what's going on now. People will build systems to filter all of those things out. So this is the argument now. Those systems that people build not make things more centralized rather than decentralized. Like you can't be a purist on both sides. You can't be, it must be decentralized or it must be centralized. People keep obsessing on the technology rather than the utility. What exactly is actually doing for people. So that's the biggest problem right now. The pandemic changed everything, made it very easy for anybody to work from anywhere and for anybody. So I don't think we understand what happened 2 years ago and how that has changed the global economy permanently. I'm very, very excited about how that's going to play out. There are going to be all of those innovations, telepresence. There are things that are going to transform the way we work totally. Zoom and all of this is tip of the iceberg. The kind of creative output that's going to come because it's much easier for us to collaborate globally. I think there's going to be another creative explosion from the fact that we are much more connected now and we can actually collaborate a whole lot better. One of the things that crypto enables is for people to actually get value for this collaboration very, very easily. Like in Nigeria, for instance, I still can't receive PayPal payments. So getting money in was a nightmare. You have to do wire transfers. I transferred some money between Nigeria and the UK. I did $30,000. Guess what? The bank, Barclays, took almost $2,000 from me for transferring $30,000. After that, I just told myself, look, I'm just going to keep doing crypto. In fact, those were the things that just flipped me. My own day trading, I was doing better than what the bank was doing. I was saying, no, this is crazy. So I just took everything out from there and put it in crypto, and I 3x'd it. Because it's also easy for people to participate in all of this globally, it's going to change everything. I think people don't understand what it will mean for governance, the kind of structures, the kind of organizations that are going to be built. What if the types of investors that we have change? Are we still going to be registering Delaware companies? What kind of companies are we going to be building tomorrow? All of those things are the things that I'm excited to learn about, and the kind of shifts that those things are going to cause, globally too as well.
So that's Victor Asemota's take on the role of crypto in the African continent. Victor believes that in a fragmented continent where the median age is under 20, crypto can function as a stable unifying force that can make it easier to transfer money across borders. In the end, it's likely that crypto will be a mix of regulated entities and unregulated entities, not just one or the other. And because crypto enables new ways to do business globally, it may very well be the foundation for the next wave of financial startups. If you enjoyed this video and like me, you're fascinated with what it takes to do business in Africa, give it a thumbs up. That'll help other like-minded people find it. And be sure to subscribe for the latest startup tips from a global perspective, including people like Big Chief. See you soon.